Today, I want to share my opinions about how the contingency leadership theories can be applied among 21st century leaders. Contingency leadership theory suggests that there is no one best leadership style, and the most effective leadership style depends on the situation and the individual involved. To know better about contingency leadership, let's find out in the Sir Ernest Shackleton story about his mission to Antarctica. After we learn from history, we can know whether this style is still applicable to these century leaders. Can you imagine being trapped in Antarctica for 2 whole years, cut off from the world and struggling to survive? Sounds like something out of a movie, right? Well, it happened to a group of explorers. The leader was Sir Ernest Shackleton. We're really curious, how did they manage to stay alive, especially the leaders? What kind of leadership style he used back then? Shackleton is one of those project managers who implemented extreme agile concept. He dreamed of becoming the first explorer at the South Pole. He threw a contest to anyone who wanted to be involved in the expeditions. The ship is called Endurance. Unfortunately, Endurance was destroyed by ice, but he and his crew survived by floating the ice sheet for months until they reached Elephant Island in 2 years later. Elephant Island is a depot where he and his team can extend their life by fulfilling their logistic needs, such as food and medicines. So, despite facing an impossible journey, he can bring them back from isolated area in a great condition, both mentally and physically. Buzz was his nickname, and his crew talked with him with saying the boss. During the early part of the journey, the Endurance, the ship, became trapped in an ice-filled water. Shackleton instructed the crew to dig up the ice fragment to free the ships. But what he did was ineffective, as the ice defrost was too thick. During ice trap, he used a dominant style, so all the crew must follow his order and following next instructions. During daunting days, getting frustrated easily was real because they didn't know exactly when the ice will be melting. One way to reduce anxiety and stress during waiting period is to engage in different activities, just like Shackleton and his crew did. They cleaned up the ship together and held costume contests and football games. Keeping busy with fun activities can help them to pass the time and boring situations. He was incredibly brilliant in making the days fun in dangerous environment. He kept growing the activities every day with full of patience and persistence. Shackleton was able to maintain their motivation and hope until when they faced endurance was broken and broken and broken, with the leaks occurring everywhere. Shackleton made the difficult decisions to abandon the ship immediately and search the nearest depot, Elephant Island. In the most ancient period, Shackleton changed his dominant style to a relationship leadership style to increase his crew trust and also motivations. He knew that the crew was his asset, not only just asset, but his part of the expeditions. They were not just a crew, but a family. He was very responsible to return them and make them stay alive. Now let's go back again to the first idea. Can contingency leadership theories be applied among 21st century leaders? The answer is definitely yes. Since the world is impacted by VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, and refers to the current state of the world where the change happens quickly and unpredictably, then the best leadership style is leadership that can address VUCA itself. Shackleton adopted situational leadership style where he can be so powerful of instruction at the beginning, especially when delegating the task and other risky decisions he used to be more. And he can also so close to the crew, like making informal conversations, throwing a mini contest while waiting for the ice to melt over the months, and giving different rewards for the competitions. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. We hope you enjoy listening and gain valuable insights. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a review to let us know what you think. Join us next time for more engaging discussion. Take care and stay safe.